Back to Jimbo's police. No, John Boy's police station. Let's look around.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
There you go. We'll be on our way from Little Hope while the others are still MIA in the woods.
MIA?
Missing in action.
Okay.
This place is a real dump even for this shithole town.
Something up?
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
You got a big-time criminal past we don't know about? Serial jaywalker?
Oh yeah,
These
you are
small-town police stations all look the same.
Coffee.
Would be a good idea.
There's got to be a phone in here someplace.
Let's see if I can use the coffee machine. Nope. Is there something else here? Nope, disappointment only. Guess it's some kind of restroom. Examine. Let's get some documents.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. I would open all of them. Not only this one. Oh, Reynolds. Chief Reynolds?
And the back, it's Little Hope
Police.
Police Department. Hey, why won't you keep it?
What is this, like a shop? Oh, just open the door. No, leave the door. What's that here? Oh, prison cells. Let's go inside. What could happen?
Death?
How?
I don't know.
So, I've lost everything. Okay.
Good stuff. Good talk.
Yeah. Losing everything is a lot.
There's got to be something.
There's a lot if you're blind.
Where is
lost
the
and
old
found.
lady?
Hippie junk. There's a moon. Come on, take it out. TC.
GC secret found. Hippie artifact. Artifact. Okay.
Oh, there's something else. Was that the phone? Yep.
Probably that.
We have a winner. Found a phone.
Yeah.
You
Try
don't.
to use it. Hey, the
This
woman.
could be our way out.
Mine's
dead.
No, it's probably just making no sound at all. Got no electricity and all.
Shit!
Oh.
Whoa! Hey!
Yes, that helps.
Take it easy.
Can you stop reacting to every setback like a child? Look here. The cable is missing.
There's got to be a cable here someplace.
Yeah, and how
Very
about
good,
electricity?
Professor. So search about the phone. Wait, there's one on the wall. Can't we use this? Oh, there's more here. Or not? Oh, god damn it!
You always press the start button or what?
No, it's the right trigger.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Strange.
Maybe this one opens. Nope. So 2 doors and they're just locked.
Don't give up. I feel we're about to find something.
There's a picture.
She feels it.
Keep looking.
Certificate of something. Oh, it's just dust. On January, Officer George Reynolds and Hoffman Police Department for their continued dedication. Okay.
Oh,
What is that?
That was a phone.
Pick it up.
What do you think?
Demons calling.
Answer it.
I
Wait,
wouldn't pick it up.
let's think about this.
It's a closed police station.
Probably the girl from The Ring
Answer the goddamn phone!
Hey, come on.
telling you
Be a
7
man
days.
for once in your miserable life.
Wow.
Fine. Hello? Who is this?
Here's some background sound.
You need to engage. Say something to him.
Engage.
Didn't like
Who am
that.
I talking to? Whoever it is on this call is having some kind of breakdown. They sound delusional.
This is getting way too crazy.
Maybe
Just
they are hearing the orders.
hang up.
Do not hang up.
Maybe.
This is our best shot at finding out what's going on here.
After that.
Okay. Always the demon lady with her summoning the familiars, and we are the familiars. Oh, look.
There they are.
Come here, girl.
Mary, what's up?
I would speak with you. You cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do.
Damnation.
We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging.
He's a really
with you,
nice
kid.
guy.
Yep.
I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence.
What?
They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
What the hell should we do?
Please stay quiet.
We need to stay quiet. We just let this play out. See what happens.
I mean no offence, Reverend Carver. I do not believe any of my neighbours,
What
those who
happens if
know
they
me
die?
best, will speak out against me. They know who I am, that I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend.
That's me.
I beg the court's forgiveness.
Yeah.
I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
Brimstone. Approach or approach?
Yeah, left one or right one.
Ah.
Approach the right one.
I beg you, good judge, let us conclude our business here without further ado, lest we afford the forces of darkness
Wait.
the opportunity to bend these proceedings to their will.
He has no, other body
Mary?
in this time.
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What the? Stay out of this.
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why have you taken against me so?
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your
You are
touch
in
will
no
release her
danger.
from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
Doesn't this guy look like the police
They are
officer
here
that
among
sent
us.
the
They are here among us.
the boat?
And it stopped.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room. Protect yourselves. Seek out the Lord.
So Mary is evil. Just
Wow.
trolling people.
Maybe she had issues.
What the hell was that shit?
No, I think she's
Was that for real?
trolling really hard.
Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
That woman, my double? What's she looking at if the trial goes against her?
The sentence for
Death?
confirmed witches in Little Hope was always brutal. Violent death, drowning, hanging, burning.
And let's hope she is, or was, found innocent.
Probably not.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
Yeah, I agree.
Ah, she's just a kid. Come on.
Come on. She's just some little kid. Who most likely doesn't get how big a deal the whole thing is.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us. And so did some of the others.
You're right about that. They definitely saw us.
A little kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere? Could easily believe that was witchcraft, especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other. How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
That woman, my
Good question.
double, was very distressed, almost traumatized.
Yeah. It was tough to watch, for sure.
I noticed something else weird. Her husband? He looked a lot like you, Professor.
Bum,
The
bum,
two people
bum.
with that little brat look just like Daniel and Taylor. What the hell does all this mean?
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Out of nowhere. Now they meet again.
Hey, Taylor, we're in here.
We can't open the damn doors!
We can't either. They must be locked.
Just kick it?
Let's all try to force the handle. In 3, 2, 1.
Smash.
You did it.
Taylor.
Hey, Professor.
Find anything that could get us out of here?
Nah, big fat nothing back there.
Just a pile of junk.
Still think splitting up was a smart move?
I would say I'm now more open to exploring other options.
I'm glad you two are finding this funny. Personally, I think we're in deep shit here.
You know what happened to your double, right? She was accused of witchcraft.
Not just accused, tried, found guilty, and condemned.
We need to know what that woman is facing.
We're getting rid of
What's
her.
gonna happen to her next?
I like the idea, but how would we even begin to find that out?
We've already been
Maybe
down
if
those
the
paths.
double dies,
Maybe
the one
answer
here dies
lies
too.
Down the one path we haven't taken
That
yet.
was I'm thinking.
What the hell?
But I guess we will figure out soon. Maybe.
This is fucking crazy. We have no clue what we're getting ourselves into.
It's already been a hell of a night, but I'm sure we'll pull through.
The geeky exterior is all play. There's a warrior in there.
He doesn't look like a geek, to be honest. Who are we now? John.
This fog is getting worse.
Yep. That's why we are now entering this home. Okay, invisible
Home?
wall. Invisible wall. Oh, what's this?
Tombstone. A grave.
Tilly Johnson. That's not old. Only 22. Oh. Kinda lost the head.
The bust, yeah.
Taylor,
I
you
thought
need to
it
see
will
this.
again like jump scare and show the woman.
You gotta be kidding me. What
That's
is that
her.
thing?
You ever have any family here?
In this shithole? No way. Why does that weird fucking thing look like me?
There's a bit too much bulk for my.
Why would our bus be
Opinion.
diverted this way?
Makes no sense. No surprise there.
Maybe the fog was the reason for the diversion. We were never meant to make it out of here.
Okay. Now we have to figure out
Can't
how
see for
to
shit.
get through this bridge.
Jesus!
What the hell?
Maybe look
It
down.
looks black. I
Yeah.
don't want to go anywhere near it.
Jump?
Okay. Who's first up?
Oh, really? Okay.
Professor, you keep telling us you're in charge, so...
Yeah, you can.
Happy to lead the way.
Okay. Sure thing.
Don't fuck up.
Is it safe to cross?
No.
No, of course
Don't
not.
stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
You don't know whether it's safe to cross or not. To pretend otherwise is just a load of crap.
Okay, so we just hang around here and do nothing?
Yes.
I didn't thought the professor would talk, but yeah.
Nilo, you have to remember, you always answer with the one you're playing.
Nah, not always.
Of course.
Yeah,
Hey!
that's how they got separated again.
Yeah, the same
God.
teams.
What do we do?
We can't stay here.
Nice job. Slowly, though, there's a raven. Hello, little fellow. Oh. Wait, what?
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness
She's
to a
missing
just
the
execution.
hat
No!
or hoodie.
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
I've done no
People
wrong.
back then were so
I am
dumb,
no
really.
witch. I do not
Well, how
deserve
would
death.
you react
I beg
if
you.
you see stuff?
They didn't see shit.
I don't know how to help you. Tell me what I can do.
Please, sir. You must help me. You must.
Oh, give her the hand? Maybe?
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late. The devil fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
Punch the guy in the face. Do it.
You cannot do this.
Isaac,
Oh, you're
innocent.
dead.
fulfill the will of the court.
Help me.
Send this witch back into the lap of her master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil. But not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We have poison from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle. The devil takes many forms. You know that better than any. In Little Hope, he has hid himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the
And
form
Mary.
of a child by accuser. While Mary still draws breath, Little Hope remains beyond salvation. There lies your evil reverence in your very midst!
Isaac.
And down you go.
Bye bye.
That looks awful.
No, it's very pleasant.
No, I mean how she expressed. And
Okay.
she gone? No,
No,
she's still
no,
here.
there she is.
So it doesn't matter. Or
I guess the story in the
did you
past
see? Tell
can't
me.
really be affected.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
Give us a moment here, will ya? We've just gone through something pretty tough.
Tough in what way?
I need a
You
moment.
died.
he needs a moment. Give him a moment.
You became unalive. Hello?
She's still in the water, waiting for us.
As a demon. From hell.
No, as a friend, a mermaid.
Mermaids are evil demons too.
No, that's
Kind of.
sirens.
All right, I'll go
Um,
first.
I mean, mermaid, siren thing, isn't this pretty much the same?
Okay, you two, get on
Sirens
down
are
here.
evil, mermaids are like a depiction of nice creatures in human fish form.
Difference between sirens and mermaids.
Oh, what's this?
What the hell is that?
Away! Oh, now she's gonna catch
Get away
her.
from it!
Yep. If we don't help her, she dies.
Look out!
Who the hell thinks stuff?
Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
Hey! Give me a hand here!
Do I have to choose?
Hold on!
I will rescue her, of course.
I'm coming back for you, John! Hold on! Reach up and grab my hand! Jump up and grab
Do
onto me!
it, Angela. I'll trust you.
Okay, I trust you.
Oh, it changed.
Yeah. But you did it.
Yep. She's after her and not after him, I would say. Oh, he did it himself.
Yeah, the crew said to help her, so you did good. I'm
Okay,
proud
that
of
was
you.
anticlimactic how it finished. Like, she accepted it. Oh! New chapter.
Phew, that was really quite close for Angela. She was almost lost to a fate worse than death. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with death. Well
I agree, to
done.
be honest with
Not
her.
a soul lost so far.
Good night, Sonny
Things could have
Raska.
been
Good
quite
night,
different.
Sonny.
As the stakes seem to have been elevated, that gun might prove to be a lifesaver.
But I guess
Don't
this
you
is a
think?
good point to finish too.
Or
So
the
let's
precise
just
opposite?
hear out the character and
Andrew's
then
keeping it
stop.
quiet. Good move.
Okay, let's
Look
do
after
it.
number one, right? The boys have some interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman. which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose. Maybe the bus driver can shed some light.
Maybe.
If we
He's dead.
find
Must be
him.
very confusing for you right now.
He's definitely dead.
Doppelgangers, witches, ghosts, death, and demons.
The only
What
one
could possibly
who has no
tie all of
doppelganger
these
right now is
souls
the
together?
eyebrow.
I dare say we'll
Or
find
we
out.
didn't saw him yet.
I have been granted permission to give you a single
Eyebrowed
hint.
dude.
Tempted?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want
You're
clues.
going it alone.
Like the
Brave.
first time.
Independent. Possibly foolish.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
We'll learn soon enough. Go on then. As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.
Yeah, next time then.